Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval has the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bomb. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completely close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. To recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is a drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed UNIDAD, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
EO Tower, helicopter 45 Romeo Whiskey. We are 7 Southwest, transitioning northeast at 2,600.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
Friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any...
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
Living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets out.
With a chopper. How'd you get in country? Flew in business class from Mel's. Fresh and ready for work, right? I just rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you? I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. The deal with a drunk on the bus. That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman. International aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaro is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I'm not too comfortable working with Packard and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Bad?
End of the day, this is... We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of bullets. First objective, track down that son and find Amaru.
Hooah!
Go.
Man, y'all never let me try. Just 'cause that one time? So an Army Ranger, a Recon Marine, a SEAL, Delta operator is sitting around a campfire. Here we go. The Ranger starts bragging about how tough he is. You guys are tough, he says. I parachuted behind enemy lines, done a 50-mile night march, and killed a dozen terrorists with my bare hands. The Recon Marine is like, man, that ain't shit. I've landed on beach in the dark, marched miles without stopping, and killed 50 terrorists with my bare hands.
Marines can talk? I call bullshit.
Anyway, the SEAL is like, bitch, please. I've swam 70 miles in a submarine, landed on a beach, marched 80 miles without stopping, and then strangled a whole damn terrorist camp with my bare hands. The SEAL gives them all this big shitty grin and turns to the Delta operator. The Delta guy doesn't say a word. He just shakes his head. Opening fire. Put him in a body bag.
Shit. Every body there is a rebel.
The cartel sure knows a thing or two about PR.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
This morning, a good brother died. He was a good friend of mine. All he was trying to do was feed his family, and these putos killed him. For what? He never did nothing to you. My dude had 3 kids and a 4th on the way. She's gonna be a girl, and her name's Paula. I hope you remember that name. I hope it haunts your dreams. I hope you choke on it and die. Váyanse a chingar a la puta verga.
Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
Hang back, that tango might spot you. Get down!
Tango down. Drone is airborne.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. What do you want us to do?
¡Estos quieren pelea!
You with me, man? I'll be right there.
God damn, that was close.
¡No mamen! ¡Y ahora esos putos nos están dando con todo! ¡Mándenles otra pinche patrulla ya! ¡Aguanten que...
We got more tangos coming in.